Hi everybody and welcome to Friday's Phonics. I hope you're all okay and staying safe at home. We're going to run through phonics just like we would in class. I haven't got a time to read sheet here with me, but I've sent one to you on Evidence Me. Anyway, let's get on with it. We're going to start just like we normally do in phonics, and that's with our flashcards. So make sure you're ready, make sure you're steady, because we're going to go quickly. Ready? Okay. E. Or. E. U. E. A. Or. A. Oi. U and ew. Ah. Ow. O. O. Ooh and you. You and ooh. Ooh and you. Oh my goodness, you and ooh. Or. Your. Ear or ear. I. Well done. Let's get straight on with our phase 5 tricky words. Ready to go? Oh. There. Looked. People. Could. Mr. Called. Asked. Mrs. Well done. We're going to go straight onto the board and look at some of our words to read. Remember, if we've got sound buttons under the word, you say the sounds. If there's no sound buttons, I'm expecting you to sound it out in your head. Wait for the 3, 2, 1 and then tell me what the word is. Okay, remember there's lots of alternative sounds in these words. Syrup. Syrup. Does that make sense? No, let's try an alternative. Syrup. 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 Curb. Oh, this is a sound from this week. Okay, what that sound is. Ought. E. Naughty. Another sound from this week. Official. Official. In your head. 3, 2, 1. Castle. Well done. 3, 2, 1. Crumb. Crumb. 2, 1. Larger. Larger. Oh, alternative sound. Slow. Slow. We've been looking at 4 words that we've been reading this week, 4 tricky words, but obviously we didn't have Wednesday, Thursday, so it's all been a little bit different. So you might need a little bit of extra help with these this week, but don't worry. Let's have a look at them together. This is the first word. Lots of you know this. This describes Mrs. Wildman. This word is beautiful. Beautiful. But if we sounded this word out, it doesn't make sense. What's the tricky part of this word? See if you can work out which part of this word is tricky. Have a little think at home. Have you worked it out? In the word beautiful, we have an E, an A and a U, and an O, making a U sound. Beautiful. Beautiful. We looked at this one this week. There's 2 parts of this word that are tricky. Can you remember what they are? It's a S making a sh sound and an R making a sound, because this word says sugar. Sugar. It doesn't say sugar. It says sugar. So we've got a tricky S making a sh sound, and we've got an R making a sugar. Now, we talked a lot about this on Monday and Tuesday. This is the word fruit. And in the word fruit, can you identify the tricky sound? It's quite easy in a short word like fruit. What's the tricky bit? That's right, it's the U and the I. And in this word, the U and the I, the U and the I, make an oo sound. We don't see that ooh sound in many words spelt in that way. We do see it in bruise, and we see it in juice, and we see it in fruit. So it's oot, fruit. And the final word, this could describe you a lot at home. The final word is trouble. Trouble. And in the word trouble, we have an O that doesn't sound out. We have an O that doesn't sound out. It's trouble. Trouble. Okay. This week in phonics, we were learning not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5 tricky words. And we were trying to work out how to spell them. So I've got my little whiteboard today, and I'm going to try and show you some tricky words at home. Okay, the first one that we were learning to spell correctly this week was the word two. Two, and I mean 2 as in the number 2. Have a little think. Can you remember how we were spelling the word 2 on Monday and Tuesday? Let's have a little look. Was it like this? Was that correct for the number 2? No. Oh, I need to add a W in the middle. So the word 2 is tricky because it has a W in the middle that we don't say. 2, as in the number 2. The second word we were learning this week, we were saying it's not that tricky to write, but you do just need to remember the correct alternative sound. And it's the word find. It's the word find. Now, let me think. Is it I trigraph? Is it a single I? Is it a Y making an I? Find. Find. Let's have a little look. Find. Is it that one? No, it's not, is it? It's a single I. A single I making an I sound. Find. 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 So remembering that single I. And then we learnt the word more. And when we did the word more, we were quite good at this. And at first, some of us were spelling it just like this. But then what did we need to remember? At the end of the word more, we have an eh. Doesn't sound out. So we've got 2, find, and more. 2, find, and more. Now we've got 2 more words. And the second 2 words that we're going to do are 2 contractions. Now we've been talking about contractions at school. Contractions are words that have an apostrophe in because the apostrophe is there because some letters are missed out. And the first one that we've done this week is the word I've. Like I've. I've got a white t-shirt on. I've got my glasses on. I've. And I've is a way of shortening I have. It's a way of shortening I have. Oh. Now if we have the word I have, if we do I, put an apostrophe, we cut out the H and the A, the H and the A. And that's how we'll spell I've. I've. Can you say that word with me? I've. And the last one, very similar, was I'll. And I'll is a shortened version of I will. And instead of writing will, we cross out the W and the I, W and the I, which is right. Oh, this is tricky. I'll. So this week we've got 5 tricky words, and you now need to remember them because in a minute I'm going to ask you to pause the video and have a go at writing them down. So we've got I've, I'll, 2, find, and more. What I would like you to do is pause the video in a second and grab a pen and paper, and I want you to write down 2, find, more, I'll, and I've. 2, find, more, I'll, and I've. Pause the video and go and get a piece of paper. Well, I hope you managed to spell your tricky words for this week. It's Friday, so it would be our time to recap time, and we will be looking at the 4 sounds that we've been looking at in a week and coming back and revisiting them and checking that we've got them stuck in our head. Let's have a look at the sounds that we've been learning this week. This week we learned 3 different ways of making it all sound. Not 1, not 2, but 3. We've got an A and an L making it all sound, like in the word walk or in the word talk. So we had that way of making it all sound. We had a trigraph making it all sound, and we looked at that in the word pour, and we were saying pour as in pour a glass of wine or pour the juice into the sink. Pour. We've got an all sound. And then, I'm not sure how many of you managed to get the phonics done yesterday, but this was a sound. This was a focus sound. This is another way of making an all sound, and it's a quadgraph. It's a quadgraph. That means it's got 4 letters. Like a quad bike's got 4 wheels, a quadgraph has got 4 letters. And it's an A, a U, a G and an H, and they make an all sound. These 2 sounds are different. The C and the I and a T and the I together, they make a sh sound in the middle of words. And they're in words like special and official and precious. Let's have a look at some of these words. Let's have a look at this word then. Which sound is in this word? Is it an or? Is it a sh? Let's have a look. Well, the word says naughty, naughty. And this one has got the quadgraph making an or sound. We've got another or over here. St, ork, stalk. Have a look at this one. Which sound that we've learnt this week is in this word? Is it an or is it a sh? It's an or. Well done. And if we take the ing off there, we can straight away see that that says pouring, pouring. Now these are probably the 2 trickiest words on here today. We've got this one, and I can see a T and an I there, T and an I, making a sh sound. Let's read it together. Formation. Formation. Formation, that's a tricky word. And down here, a word that we use quite a lot, special. 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 Let's have a look at some of these sounds in a sentence. Oh my goodness gracious me. Let's try reading this sentence all together. I caught 14 fish for my special market stall. Let's read that again. I caught 14 fish for my special market stall. I'm going to give you a second, and I want to see if you can see some of this week's sounds in this word. Have a little think. Can you see it in these words? So in this sentence. I spotted one. Okay, I think I can see 4. Let me show you. I caught, there's our quadgraph, that's 1. 14 fish for my special market stall. Special market stall. I caught 14 fish for my special market stall. Have another look at the board. Same again. See if you can see some sounds from this week. I'm doing this as well because this is new to me today. The naughty talking man was in court because he gave the wrong information. I can see 4. Can anybody see any different? See 4. Let's have a look. The naughty, got the quadgraph there, the O-U-G-H, the naughty talking man was in court because he gave the wrong word, information. information. The naughty talking man was in court because he gave the wrong information. Well done, guys. Now, it's time for you to have a little look at your time to read sheets. Now, I know it's not the easiest thing, I'm sorry to see on here, but you have got these sheets uploaded onto Evidence Me. And remember, you don't always have to print them out and things, you can just write on pieces of paper and things. We love Fridays because on Friday we get to draw pictures to match our words. So you need to read these words. I'm not going to tell you them. I need to draw a little picture to match. Then remember, your pink words come underneath and your sentences. So you need to read your pink words and your sentences. And then finally, we've got some pictures and I want you to try and make up your own sentences using these pictures. We've got a snowball. We've got an addition. That's got the word special blocked out. It's a special offer. Then we've got a daughter and we've got fourth. Can I just remind you that before you write any of these words down, you should be sounding them out using your spelling fingers. So let's do that together just now. We're going to do the word snowball to begin with. Say the word snowball. Say the word snowball. Say the word snowball. Say the word snowball. Show me your spelling fingers. Snowball. We're ready? S-N-O-B-O-L. Snowball. Let's do that again. S-N-O-B-O-L. Snowball. Well done. Oh, then we've got the word fourth. Fourth. Say the word fourth. Say the word fourth. Say the word fourth. Say the word fourth. Let's get ready to sound it out. Fourth. Or fourth. Say that again. Or fourth. Can I remind you, you should be using your spelling fingers before you write these down. Good luck, guys. Well done. See you later.